So it's after a long time we have started this again. Let's start it again. Let me see the live stream that it is going well or not. Because last time I have seen that there is a problem in voice audio. It was too much low. Let me see. मेरा घर भी ले जा मेरी जान भी ले जा मेरा जान ले जा मेरी जान भी ले जा मेरा main voice audio. It was too much low. So it's going okay. No problem. So hi guys, how are you? How are you? To all the people who are saying this again, we are starting 1 hour of session every day in which I will be interacting with you. So since there are no people, no problem. We will just interact with myself. I will just interact with you. Okay. Am I not looking? Um, I'm good actually. I know I'm good. Thank you. Mm, let's give an applause for introducing Mr. Abhay Tati in this room. Mm, I will be just sitting and doing what blabbing talks with some serious motivational quotes not some serious motivational videos. Okay, so how are you? I'm fine. What are you doing? I'm just doing my job. Just mind your own business. Business. You don't have a business and you're talking about minding your own business. How much do you earn? Hmm. How much do you earn? This is a good question. We shouldn't be asking to people that question that what do you do for a living? No, there are some TikTok videos or a short videos in which people used to say, what do you do for a living? I don't know what they are doing for their living, but they are actually, some people are actually making tons of a huge. Yesterday, I have seen a video in which a person, in which anime actually, the name of the anime was something like what? Let me tell. Actually, Magic and Missile. Oh, it was a good anime. I just finished it the one first season of that anime, and it's quite good. I really like that anime. Hmm. Hello, hello. Hmm. So that was a good anime I seen in which in there was a scene where there was a scene where it was talking something related to capitalism. I sense that lady was there who there was a lady who helped everyone. She was actually a rich. She was from a light family, and she got stabbed by a person whom she did help, and the person told him that you are a privileged one and you get the privilege through us by snatching the services that you are getting. That really hits me. That when you are a privilege, you are actually taking something from the other. That's how you are privileged. And I was also thinking that you are actually a lucky person in this world, that you born into this world, and you are born in a very much privileged family if you are getting so much of them. Like if you are even studying or even doing a live in a YouTube, or even you are doing so much. You are a really lucky person because many people don't get that kind of a privilege. Many people don't have the privilege to even study. So that was I was thinking that you are actually a lucky person, that you are born and brought up in a family where they provide you a good lifestyle and everything that you have got. So I'm a lucky person in that sense. Hmm. And why I'm thinking that kind of a philosophy. Today I met Anubhav Sen in the morning, and Hanu, I and he just sensed me right that I used to say some philosophical terms. I really like that when you are you're doing something and you don't want to know, you don't want the other person to sense that, and he sensed you. That is actually a good thinking. He actually thinks about you. He is a good guy from my side, but sometimes it's what, not a clumsy. Too much interaction is also a bad thing that I sense today. So he's actually good, but he don't leave me. But, he opened his playlist in the morning and said that, did you heard that song, that you heard that song? And I heard none of them, many of, not many of them, some of them. I heard some of them, and it was actually a good one. But my, I then I sense that every people has their obviously their kind of it is. That's why I didn't heard many of other of them. मेरा था दिल जा मेरी जान. Hmm. And that was I was thinking all of today. I did yesterday. My exams got over. My exams were the last midterm in my life. So hmm, I did some exams work last week. I got focus award. So I have done every work today. I have done it. No problem. I'm in hostel. No problem. What are my plans? What my plans are like? I don't open to my plans, but I will just study and just work smart and enjoy a little bit in between the works so that I can be a not I can be a I can live a decent life. Not more than that. I don't expect anything from my life because my expectations hurt me when it isn't fulfilled. So I will just do it continuously with the flow that I'm working with. You should be actually. Why shouldn't you? You should be working. It was my what, on the bucket list that I should start a live stream. So it's going well. I have again started it. Now I'm feeling fresh that I am doing that kind of stuff that I really want to do. I got placed, no problem that I will. No, that's not a problem. That's a good thing. Hmm. Do we see one when I just open my own life? La 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 la. Hmm. Hello. Hmm. It's going well. So it's not playing anything, but it's actually not playing anything, but it is working as a microphone over here so that you all can hear me clearly. मेरा घर बेजा मेरा शहर बेजा. I did write some of the lately recently I started reading some shairis, or you can say little poems. And I also have written one or two things in that. It was it will be a good one. I will just make you listen uh, uh, sometime afterwards. Lal. Uh, so my midterm hours I have 20, it's 22. Hmm. I have a 2 or 3 days holiday. I will just complete all the things. Why I'm actually telling I will. It's not about me. I have not the subject. The subject is you, not me. You do have a choices in your life, and the choices will be fulfilled by you, done by you. So it's not like everything is written that you have to do this, you have to do this. You have your own choices. We should be. You shouldn't be like, nah, I will have to that. It doesn't matter. You just have to be your own. You have to be yourself first of all. Believe in yourself that I am doing this and this is the right thing according to me. Not everything actually. Not like you will do murders and every kind of stuff or anything that will become harmful to others. You shouldn't hurt. Never hurt anyone. Never. Yes, never. Why should you? La 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 la. Hmm. Let's read something. What is going on in the world? Again, the Times of India. It's 22nd February. The price of the newspaper is 6, and it's the color of the background of the newspaper is white. मेरा घर भूले जा मेरा घर भूले जा मेरी जान. The Times of India. Okay. Time City, where every masala thing happens. New Hawker set up stalls along with KMC Yellow Line. A yellow line is drawn along in the southern flank of SN Banerjee Road to free up encroachment on pavement has ended up attracting new hawkers to set up shops on stretches that were unoccupied till recently. This includes a section of pavement civic body headquarters, since most of the hawkers have already occupied a lion's share of pavement in some part of 2.5 stretches, so that the newly demarcated hawker zones. Hmm. Cops appeal to airport for quick trolley. Uh, that is a garbage. Cop appeal to airport for a quick trolley retrieval outside the terminal. Bidhar Police has appealed to the Kolkata Airport authorities for quick clearance of trolleys from the road outside the terminal and stacked them back at the trolley bay beside the airport gate. The appeal comes in the wake of a cops, car drivers, and even passengers have to clear the trolleys to make passage for vehicles. A section of flat the trolley on the road after use. Fuck, what people are doing actually? Shit. They are just taking the trolleys and leaving anywhere in Kolkata airport area, near airport the area. It's a big problem. So it's good that people are asking, appealing. Appealing means what? Asking to Kolkata, to the authorities that it is blocking the road, so you shouldn't be there. तुम रोड बंद कर सकते हो, चक्का जाम नहीं कर सकते। नहीं नहीं, तुम रोड भी नहीं बंद कर सकते, तुम कुछ भी नहीं कर सकते। तुम्हें अच्छे से रहना चाहिए। थोड़े तो रूल सीख लो यार। नहीं तो रूल सिखाने के लिए हवाला जाओ, हवा खाओ। तुम रास्ते में रखोगे तो ट्रैफिक को, तो क्या ही कर सकते हैं लोग फिर। तुम्हारी ट्रॉली चोरी नहीं हो रही है यार, ट्रॉली लोग उसको बास्केट बना के घर नहीं लेके जा रहे हैं, चलो इसमें अपने बच्चे को रखेंगे। उसी में बैठ के जा रहा है अगले दिन। हाँ, एक स्टेयरिंग लगा देते हैं, एक मोटर लगा देते हैं, अगले दिन ट्रॉली रेसिंग रेसिंग खेलेंगे। तुम बैठना और बोलना पीछे अपने दोस्त को कि भाई धक्का दो मेरे को, जो ज्यादा दूर जा पाए। हाँ, तुम्हारा दोस्त खाई में फेंक दिया तुमने। और क्या, तुम्हारे दोस्त भी चूतिए है यार, कहीं भी तुमको फेंक देते हैं। मेरा एक मेरा दोस्त था, तो प्यार के दलदल में एक जन को फेंक दिया। शायद वो दोस्त मैं ही था क्या। The appeal comes in the wake of a cops. Car drivers and even passengers have to clear the trolley to make passage for the car. It has become a regular problem at the airport. Passengers bring out trolley from inside the airport, but after getting to the cars, they keep the trolley on the road and outside the terminal. They leave there. It causes obstruction to the vehicle and can lead to accident any moment. We met the airport manager on Tuesday and told them about the problem. We hope they look into the matter at the earliest, and said a senior officer of Bidhar Nagar Commissionerate. बड़े चूतिए लोग हैं यार, सामान ऐसे इधर उधर फेंक देते हैं बेटी चूत। मगर ऐसा नहीं करना चाहिए। तुम जहाँ सामान लेके आए हो वहां तो रखोगे ना, मतलब जहाँ से सामान निकाले हो वहां पर डालोगे ना। It's all about a word. और भाई एक्सीडेंट्स हो रहे हैं क्या? मतलब मैं दूर से जा रहा हूँ तो मैं देख नहीं पा रहा हूँ वो ट्रॉली है, मैं कार चला रहा हूँ। मैं जाऊंगा वो ट्रॉली मेरी कार के अंदर थोड़ी ना आएगी। चोरी कर ले रहे होंगे, हो सकता है पीपल आर एक्चुअली स्टीलिंग द ट्रॉली, ये भी पॉसिबल है कि हाँ यार अच्छा लगा है देख करके, इसमें मैं अपने कपड़े रखूंगा, रूम पे लेके जाता हूँ। TOI during multiple visits in the airport over the last 1 week to have a number of trolleys lying on the both end of the road adjacent to the curbs, yeah, curbside. Some trolleys even roll back to the pose a serious threat to the traffic. According to the cops, the retrievers seldom take the trolley back to the airport immediately. They wait for a significant amount of a trolley to accumulate before they stack them and take them back together to the base. Last month, TOI has written about passengers complaining about unavailability of the trolleys within the terminal, especially in the arrival section. The airport source said delay retrieval of trolleys from the road contributes to the scarcity of the trolley. The airport currently has 60,000 trolley and around 1,500 more and undergoing minor repairs. They could be brought into the system and when they need it. We are aware. तुम्हारे पास है 6,000 ट्रॉली है यार, 6,000 बहुत ट्रॉली होते हैं। अब कितना लाओगे? मगर जो बाहर फेंके हुए हैं उनको पहले लेके आओ ना, तब 1,500 जो रिपेयर में है उनको डालना। बाहर फेंक देते हो सामान और बोलते हो है ही नहीं। वी हैव अवेयर और उसके बाद कमी पड़ जा रही है तुम्हें। वी आर अवेयर ऑफ द प्रॉब्लम एंड एज अ corrective measure, we have some airport staffs to oversee retrieval of trolleys. We are also in a process of getting a new agency who would be given a timeline between which they will retrieve the trolley back to the scheduled area. Said senior airport official. Okay, that is a good one. मेरी जान ले ले जा मेरे जान, ले ले जा, ये ले जा मेरा जान, ले ले जा। That was a new one. Okay, six caught with mobile phones barred from matches. People are actually how dare how daring are they actually that they are cheating in the exam in higher secondary examination with phones. Six examinees were barred from this year higher secondary examinations on Wednesday as they were caught up with smartphone in the exam hall. And what the fuck, people are not checking the people. It's all about honesty, na. People are not honest also. How much they can say? They cannot just put your inside in your underwear and just see your vibrating mobile phone, or they will just vibrate it. But people should be honest. They are not honest. So it's good. They are barred from the higher secondary. West Bengal, as they were caught in their smartphone in the exam. I was thinking in that sense that when people are actually cheating in the exam, what do they feel? I have also cheated. Not it's not like the I'm the cleanest person in the world. So I don't usually cheat. I just get the question paper from the professors. No, I study so little bit. I study only that much that you just have to pass the exam, and there are many things to learn in the world. Focus on other things also. No problem. West Bengal Council of Higher Secondary President Chiranjeev Bhattacharya. Today, Chiranjeev Bhattacharya. Today, there were exams of four subjects: physics, accountancy, nutrition and education, and they went well. However, we have received six complaints where examinee used smartphones inside the hall. As per our norm, their entire exams has been cancelled. Among these six, one examinee was from Kolkata. West Bengal Council, WBCHS, CHS. People are cheating. They are not being honest to themselves actually. So when you just cheat in the exam, what do you feel? You feel your hormones, you feel fear, you feel if the exam gets over, you feel flight reaction in your life. That okay, the exams are over. Like I am feeling that yesterday my exams were over. And today I'm like feeling relaxed. Okay, that Ludo is over now. You don't have to take too much of load now. And that's why I'm doing the live stream. So people are actually getting caught with the mobile phones and they feel fear. They fear not that they will be caught. They fear that if they don't, they will just lose 1 or 2 year again. But if they get success in cheating, they are good. They will just show off that, oh, do you know what how much I have studied? You don't know this, you don't know. But they will not speak the truth that they are not what they did in the examination. Or when they are caught, then you will know their real faces. And how did the parents permit? They don't give what they teach actually. The parents that be honest. Every parent should teach their students to be students, not to teach their children that they should be honest. And if they are not studying, they just do it in a last way. That is the last option to them that they will cheat in the examination. You should. You should cheat. Go, go, go. Go on cheating. No problem. What will you take actually? Oh, there was a one movie, what? 12th Fail. I've just seen that movie. And you will see that the boy, the protagonist, cheat in the exam 10th and got first position. And after he cheated in the class 12, the exam got cancelled and he learned and he met a and the exam was rigged by a higher officials. So when he met them, he said through his power that he was much in what he was much प्रभाव पड़ना वो क्या कहते हैं he was much fascinated by the power that he wanted to become one of them. So in class 12, he got bagged 1 year, and again in the next year, he did honestly give his exam and got third position. No problem. After that, he want to become an IPS officer. So he just the struggling life of an IAS officer, and he said that if you if I had cheated in that exams also, and if I have not been impacted by the certain situations that I have been through, I would never become an IPS officer. If you are cheating in an exam, you are actually cheating with yourself. In what will the marks? How do you Think you will go with your mark sheets and the numbers that you are scoring in exams to the heaven or a hell. Based on that, you will be judged that you will go to hell or a heaven. It's not like that. You will be like, why? You will be go with like your, if you believe in that kind of a stuff, obviously, that if you will be actually judged by the person what you are, not like you have scored first rank in IIT or you have become an IPS officer. It's not like that. You will be go, you will be judged by the personality you have, not like if you just there is a one good proverb I read 2 or 3 days back. If you shout too much, Wolf, nobody gonna listen. Okay, if you just say that I am a good person, I am a good person, that doesn't make a good person actually. A good person will reflect the ideas that you have in your mind. So be a good person, be honest to yourself that it will be good if you are cheating exams, scoring good exams, good papers. It will be good on the short term, but after when you go in your professional career, it will be impacted actually. You don't know that kind that. So be a horse of a long run. Don't be a rabbit with a short one. Okay. No, no problem. You just cheat in the exam. No problem. There will be always one person whom you will be judged based on the marks you score, and you will be always beneath someone if you cheat in the exam because they are just marks. You can if you even you got 500 out of 500, you will be in the inferior position based on your seniors or the people who are actually. But if you are a seriously good personal people, nobody can compare with you that okay, this guy is a better person than that. But they will only say that this guy is honest. They will not say this guy is more honest than others. Okay, too much, too much knowledge. Smooth start to ICSA. Okay, let's take another one. Students take the ICSE English paper first test at the city school on Wednesday. The first day went off smoothly, with the students finding the analytical questions not very tricky to answer. They are studying too much math. ICSE examinist Yasha Mukherjee said the English test went off smoothly, but I'm worried about the maths exam. Teachers and principals stated that impact of the changed question pattern can only be understood on the days of maths and science exam. So they have changed the question pattern. I don't know what they have changed and what was like before and what is like after that, but it is written that they have changed the question pattern. What is the question pattern now? ICSC. I just forgot the spelling. ICSC. Let's search for maths first. Which one? News. Where's the news section? Okay. CBSE board exam pattern change, market distribution, ICSE class 10 specimen uploaded. Ah, oh, it's like uploaded. New type of a question. What class 10 question papers are like in today's day? Let me search the question papers. I did my class 10 in 2018, and based on 18, let's read this year question paper. 2024. Has the exam yet? No, no, the exam haven't. Let's check it for 2023. So CBSE class 10 2023. question paper in PDF. Topper's answer should be. Let's see for class 10 maths. Okay, it's like that. The first question is a pair of a linear equations 2x plus 5y plus 6 is and 6, and there are two linear equations, okay, in which represents two lines, and the options are like, are they intersecting, parallel, coincident? If you are just studied system of linear equations, it will be a easy question based on that kind of a thinking that you are still studying in a class, right? Not like I am a college student. I may or may not have done uh, based on the class 10 thinking. Okay. In question number two, in which is given figure that TA is a tangent to the circle with center or such that OT and this is the length of TA is what? Just it is a right angle, right angle triangle question. You just have to use the what theorems, that this upon tan theta upon that, this upon this. Trigonometric question. It is a trigonometric question. The ratio of LCM and LCM to the least composite number and the least prime number is what? Is what? It is an easy question. Just take two numbers, two least composite numbers and least two prime numbers, and calculate the LCM and HCF and take the ratio. It is also an easy question. The pole is this matter cast a shadow कितना, then it is a height and distance question. Easy question based on class 10. Okay, these are what 1 marks question. Let me see. In the given figure, this and these triangles are similar in AC. Is this is the value of x. If you similar triangles, similar triangles properties are good. It is also good. Here, the distance of this is from the origin is also easy. The next term of an AP is AP easy. This sec square minus 1 into cos square minus s is equals to what? 1. Trigonometric question. Two dice are thrown. The probability of getting the difference in numbers on the upper faces is equals to 3. Just put the matrix. If you don't know anything, just put the matrix in the, just draw the matrix and do it in a right way, or you can just do it in your mind. No problem. A card is drawn at random with well shuffle. The problem the card will not end is easy. The roots of the equations are this. Roots of the equation. I can just see that 10, 5 into 2. It's 2 minus 2, 5. And the alpha beta of the zero of the polynomials is it now easy. If alpha beta are the zeros of the polynomial, then 1 by alpha and 1 by beta, solve for the roots of the equation, and uh, you get the value of alpha and beta and put it then into the another thing and make it the value equal to something like in the option. What is the area? Easy. 1 marks questions are easy. Let's jump to the 2 marks question. What is the sum of the product of the roots of the equation? Easy. Find the discriminant of the quadratic equation? Easy. B square minus 4ac. Evaluate this for the value of, if you have a theta, then this is also easy question. A par coin is tossed twice and the probability of getting almost at most one head. You have to think in this question. To our sorry ratio as LCR is 30 and the HCF of this number are just simple aptitude question. Yeah, based on the 10, this is the what? Two number x and y and the HCF of this number. Easy. Easy, not moderate for me. For me, just till now. I thought I do have a HCA. LCM and HCA problems. I do have problem in that sense. Hmm. Okay, if one paper of the polynomial is if one zero of the polynomial p of x is reciprocal to the other, find the value of k. If one zero, okay, it's like alpha and one by alpha, and you just solve for the polynomial, and these are polynomials alpha plus beta is equals to minus b by a, alpha into beta is equals to c by a, and you have to solve for that, and you will get the value of a k, because in the c by a section it will be equals to 1, so k minus 2 minus k minus 2 in by 6 into minus 1 is equals to 1. Then solve it for the k easy. Let's jump to the 3 marks question. Okay. Find the value of t for which one root of the quadratic equation this is 6 times the other. So if everything is related to quadratic equations, why man? No, the whole paper is based on the quadratic equation. Fuck. Is 6 times the same analogy. From an external point, two tangents are drawn to a circle. Prove that the from external point, two tangents are drawn to a circle. Prove that the line joining the external point to the center bisects the angle between the two tangents. That is a good uh, thing. You have to do it by, I think, concurrency of a triangle. That one is this, the other is the radius, and you have to take one angle SAS, and so that that angle is equals to that angle, and the beach and the middle line is bisecting the whole line. Two concurrent circle are radii. If I will find the length of the chord of the largest circle which touches the smallest circle. You have to use the triangle theorem in that sense. Anyhow, moderate. This is moderate. Else everything is what easy. How many terms are there in AP whose first and fifth terms are minus 4 and 2? Easy. Which term of the AP is the first negative term? Just easy. Prove that this is equals to tan. How you gonna prove that? Just sin A minus 2 sin cube A by 2 cos cube A minus cos A. Take common sin A from the numerator and take cos A from the take cos A from the denominator. It will make a tan A, and the other all the other quantity will have to equal to 0. So 1 minus 2 sin square A, 1 minus sin square A is equals to cos square A minus sin A. 1 minus 1 minus 2 sin square A is equals to cos square A minus sin A, or in the downward side, cos square A cos cube A minus 1 is equals to cos square A plus cos into cos cube A cos. This will ultimately make it to the 1 minus 2 sin square A. The other two will, you have to just distribute in cos square A two times, and you will get cos square A minus something or minus of something, and you will just get 1. Prove that sec A, it is moderate. You have to just practice it. Prove that sec A 1 minus sin A into sec A plus tan A is equals to 1. Prove that sec A 1 minus sin A into sec A plus tan A is equals to 1. Sec x tan x. Sec square x into sec x tan x. You have to just do that, and 1 minus sin and something will come to 1. Moderate. 30 question number is a moderate. Based on the thinking of a class 10, this you will if you didn't practice well trigonometry, if you didn't practice enough with the trigonometry, you will just what have a problem in doing this question. But if it is a good question, I can do this, but I will, if I'm doing the question, I will do this question in the last because it's making me, and I haven't done trigonometry in too many days. That's why I think also that I'm having some problem in that. But the I will always do the what in the first question, not the second question. But it is a good question. Prove that root over of 5 is an irrational number. Huh. How? It was a proof like okay, x is equals to root over of 5 x square is just like to that kind of a thing we had to prove x square is equals to 5 and we we do like that. Yeah. In triangle, it was a like what? Prove that root over 5 is an irrational was like what? To tutor. We have to memorize that whole process that how do you prove a number that it is a irrational number. So I did I didn't actually understand that question. I just memorized it. Prove that root 2 is an irrational number. Prove that root 3 is an irrational number. And it was same for all the questions. Let's jump to 5 marks question. The 5 marks question that was what? The sweets that you will get the more and more questions like that. In a triangle PQR, N is a point on PR. In a triangle PQR, N is a point on a PQR, PR, PQR, PR, this side, such that QN is perpendicular to PR. Okay, if Cn into Qn is equal to with just a memorizable thing. You have to practice that thing. It is not like you have to prove moderate, not hard, moderate, serious. A wooden article was made by scooping out a hemisphere from each end of a solid and if the height and find the total surface area. Easy, not hard. It's easy, easy. Seriously, it is easy. Just you have to memorize some formula. I'm not. I was not visible. I didn't see that actually. Okay. The monthly expenditure on milk is 200 families in the housing society is given below. Monthly expenditure is like a find the value of x, find the mean median. Easy formula based question. You have to practice the statics and probabilities from the top of the 7-meter high building. The angle of elevation of the top of cable car is with the angular depression. Easy height and distance question. Use 3 root over 3 1.7 3. We just have to memorize root 2 is equals to 1.414, root 3 is equals to 1.732. It was like that in our case. And I had a maths teacher who just what beat beat us with his bare hand, and the area where he just slapped or what is anything, that area got red. Okay, governing council of the local public Department of there is a section E. I am saying that case study based question of 4 marks each. This is a new section actually. We didn't had this section in our time. We just have to prove and prove and prove. This is like a new question, new type of a question, and it's good. They are changing question patterns. I don't know we had something like this or not, but I still remember in class 12 I had a question of Case study or I had an extra section in a science section which is related to experiments. The lab work. So you have to read labs to get marks in that section. It's CBSE now. I have always studied CBSE and I'm going well in that time, in that question paper. I will just tomorrow I will check class 12 question paper of maths. No problem. Not no problem. I will just say that, and we will evaluate that it is going well or not. That how did I felt in my examination when I was doing it, and how did it is going nowadays. That how people are saying how exam patterns are changing. Okay. Then section A. Section A consists of a three case studies based on 4 marks each. Governing Council of a local public development authority of Dehradun decided to build an adventurous park on the top of the hill, which will have to adequate space offer the parking. Give me a photo. Then I will. Then I will. What trust the governing council that it is actually made. After survey, it was decided to build a rectangular playground with this semicircular area allotted for the playground at one area. There are two quadrants of radius based on the answer the following question. What the total perimeter of the parking area? Easy are these are just is perimeter and area questions. It's you don't if you have your concept cleared regarding the maths paper, it's easy. You can easily score if you can easily score what? How much does the total marks of the what is the total marks paper? Its total marks is 80. Okay, so you can easily score 60, easily. And for the last 20 marks, you have to be little bit moderate student. You don't have to excel or like you don't have to like become the AIR one, but it is easy. Two schools, P and Q, decided to award prizes. Two schools, two schools, P and Q, decided to award prizes to the student for two games of hockey X and hockey cricket. The school got total of it. This is a linear equation. You have to solve for the linear equation, I guess. While Q decided to award Etna for award 7370 for the two games of 4 and 3 students respectively. Okay, it's a question of linear equation, so it is easy. And the case studies, you have to understand the case studies rather than the maths itself. The maths are normal algebras, nothing. It's the combination of 2 plus 2 is equals to 4, 2 into 2 is equals to 4, 2 divided by 2 is equals to 1. Nothing like that. So you have to like, what is x and y? They are just blank spaces in the math. Like 2 plus dash is equals to 4. Then what is that? We just fill the blank with 2. But rather than writing a blank in math, we are writing x, or we are assuming that the value is variable, so it will be written by a variable named as x. Y. You can even write your name. You can just even write the variable with your name. Now you don't have to always write x and y or p or q or k l m n. These are just bullshits. You have to understand the concept that we are filling something in the linear equations rather than just doing math. Maths is easy, man. Seriously, it's easy. Jagdish has a field which is in the shape of a right angle triangle AQC. You are to leave a space in the form of a square PQRS inside the field of growing wheat and the remaining for growing vegetables. In the field, there is a pole marked as O. Based on the take O as the origin coordinates of P is another distance. These are just Coordinate geometry is nothing else. Coordinate geometry. The chapter name was what? What is the area of the triangle PQRS? Ah, shit, man. Just normal questions. Seriously, it is normal. You can easily score 60 within 3 hours. 60 more than 60 plus. Well, it's 6 upon 60 upon 80. How much marks you will get if you just do it? 60 divided by 80. 75% marks. If you just study 75%, it's enough. It's not more than that. What were the chapters in maths? Chapters in maths in class 10 CBSE. It was like real numbers, the root over of root over of 5 question, polynomials, too much question, pair of a linear equation. We just read it. Quadratic equations. It's a high form of linear equations with a power 2, nothing else. Easy, both are easy. Arithmetic AP, easy. Triangles. Triangles, you have to study triangle too much. Easy. Okay, coordinate geometry, the theorems that people in exam people the examinees ask triangle like triangles question in the way like you have to prove this angle, you have to take out this angle. Coordinate geometry just seen the last question. Introduction to trigonometry, practice it well enough. Some applications of the trigonometry, height and distances. If you know trigonometry, then height and distance will be easy for you. Circles, practice it enough that you have a confidence in doing that chapter. Not like we are like drawing circles, taking out radius, what is the area of a circle. It's good that you at least understand the concept of a chords or tangents that we are drawing, and proving some of the theorems is necessary to be scored in that exam. Okay, in class 12, area related to circle. What is area related to circle? Sectors, segments, combinations of plate figures. Okay, that was a good thing. Just practice it well enough. Surface area and volumes, formula based, statistics. Too much scope in the future if you just study it now, just normally. So statics and probability, both. Too much applications are there for this chapters. But it is easy based on the class 10. It is not that much hard. So it was so we did review class 10 question paper 2023. I will just change the so we just read two articles, one based on the cops appeal to the it's about that people are leaving the trolleys outside and it is causing disruption, it is causing accidents. And the second is the exams that ICSC is having, making exams. Okay, and 6 students were barred. Flyers lodge complaints at airport kiosks, cop trace bag in 48 hours. Thunderstorms not likely today. Director deletes Gujarat reference, gets CBSE notes. Within 529 species, Bengal tops India list in global bird count for second year. That is a good news. Five failed for doubling whole bizman of first year. First year. Fake BPO hired BTech students to run a business. What is this? A complaint from an American investigation agency. FBI has helped cops in Kolkata bust a fake international BPO, that IPO, BPO, business public offering, something like what is the full form of BPO, business processing outsourcing. What is business processing outsourcing? The process of contracting standard business functions to be handled by parties outside of the company. Okay, people are handling your business. Take in that equipment be taken to run their daily operations. The fraud could run into Karur or run into the two people, Ramesh Bharti of Gaya and Bihar, and Hridip Chatterjee of Sri Rampur were arrested. The cops found it that the accused were the BTech batchmates and had a fake call center. They corrected cryptocurrency wallets and bank account details illegally from various sources. They had linked with another fraudster, Sahbaz, held earlier. According to the Joint CP crime, Raza has arrested 10 persons earlier and were securitizing the cryptocurrency trial when they received the communication from crypto. Okay, people are actually bogus. Okay, that's let's end this live for today. It was a very fun to do to talk to you. Okay, we will just increase the quality of the stream day by day. Okay. I did enjoy with you. Thank you.